It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Tennessee Titans. And it comes your way next.
Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. So good to have you on board with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, in this league, you know it, you lived it. Undergoing a changing of the guard at the quarterback position sometimes can be traumatic, but a lot of times it leads to hope. We've got a couple of teams here with young signal callers looking towards the future.
And you know the old saying, Mike, in the NFL, it is truer than ever. If you have a quarterback, you have a chance. And here we have two teams that feel like they have that quarterback position of the future settled. There's going to be some growing pains. There's going to be some moments where that youth rears its head. But over the long term, both these organizations feel like they have an answer at the most critical position in all of sports.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his third year in the league.
Quarterbacks like him are just so hard to defend, Mike, because not only can they beat you with their arm and their ability to process and spread the ball out to the other playmakers, but it's their ability to hurt you when things break down. It's just hard to defend plan B, plan C. You might defend plan A really well, but man, I'll tell you, you just can't simulate his speed in practice. You can't simulate his ability to make guys miss and extend plays. And when that coverage breaks down or that defensive front doesn't get home, he can make you pay in a lot of different ways.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
I think you just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Packers.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Willis. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw, here's Willis. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On 4th down, Daniel Whelan is on to punt. Jaquan Jackson is back deep for Tennessee. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. Titans coming out with their quarterback, Will Levis. Good performance last year. taken early in that second round in the 2023 draft. Greg, this quarterback out of Kentucky could be the future for Tennessee.
From a pure talent standpoint, this guy has everything you want in a franchise quarterback, Mike. I mean, the powerful arm paired with a quick release, and he's as tough as they come. But in order for him to take that next step, he needs to put it all together on a more consistent basis. I'm looking forward to seeing how he performs here in this one, because after hearing him talk throughout the week, I think he has his sights set pretty high.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Again, it's Pollard. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
Pollard with a nice first down run, and the Memphis native returns to Tennessee after an impressive 5-year stint with the Cowboys. He's coming off 2 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons, and he should be a huge part of the solution and part of filling the hole left by Derrick Henry.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run the toss. Here's Pollard. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Levis. That is caught by the man wearing 0, Calvin Ridley.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the bootleg, it's Levis. Working across the field, completes this one to Hopkins. That's 2 catches on this drive, this one for 23 yards.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting to 3rd down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. But when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to 3rd and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing. When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
2nd down and 3. The tight end Okonkwo is in motion. And he'll take it on in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Packers offense going to take over now for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Here's Willis. To the left side in the hands of Watson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Dobbs headed in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to go deep. Looking for Reed.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They're going to continue to be aggressive, especially through the air, and if they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
On 3rd down, they go with Jacobs. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down. Willis now to throw. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. They'll run with Jacobs. He slams it in there, and he is in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The extra point is good. And the Packers will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, here's Tyjae Spears. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Titans offense and quarterback Will Levis ready for their next possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Here's a zone read to start the drive. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
The tight end Okonkwo is in motion. On 2nd down, Levis looking middle, and he's got Ridley.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Open man downfield. It's DeAndre Hopkins with the grab. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
On 1st down, Levis. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the 1st half. That one picks up a 1st down. Now a handoff to Pollard. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Hopkins sent in motion. Throwing on second down, Levis. The left side into the hands of Hopkins.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Levis. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
So on 4th down, the veteran Nick Folk will try it for Tennessee. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Titans will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Willis now to throw. Toward the middle. That one caught by Watson. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes.
And he will go all the way. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. The extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Packers are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. DeAndre Hopkins and the Titan offense getting ready to get back to work. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. That caught Tony Pollard. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field, and this is a great example here why.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line, a pickup of 7.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Look at this. They go with their tight end on 3rd down. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Packers offense running back Josh Jacobs heading back on the field. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll work this out to the 23. The terrific interior performer Jeffrey Simmons on the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one on target to Watson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. Working his way for a short pickup to the 48. Second down and 8. To throw is Willis. That's Dobbs open left side. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Packers.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing, Willis. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way.
And he's in. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
At extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Packers are out to a 21-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Titans offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. To throw is Levis. And he's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Folks, extra point is good. And the Titans are back within 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Packers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here with a 1st and 10. Now Willis. That one complete to Watson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Throwing is Willis. This is taken in by Dobbs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Willis. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
The throw on the run is complete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing, Willis. That's complete to Watson. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. This one will be from 37 yards out. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Packers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Levis to throw it here on first down. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. We just watched a solid first half from the 2022 rushing champ, Josh Jacobs. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Titans offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Hopkins sent in motion. Levis to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
A second down throw here for Levis. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Packers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down. Run up the middle with Jacobs. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Packers set to kick this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Here comes Jackson on the return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Titans offense ready to see what they can do. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. On play action, here's Levis. A throw right side, taken in by Boyd. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Nice grab there by Boyd, and I think it was really smart of the Titans in how they pursued this, Mike. I mean, think they put him together with his former offensive coordinator, Brian Callahan, all in hopes that the two of them can help Will Levis take that next step in his development.
On 1st and 10, here's Levis. That's to the left side, caught by Ridley. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down for Tennessee.
Nice grab there by Ridley, and this is a unit that this Tennessee Titans offense has continued to search and build ever since the departure of A.J. Brown a few years back. And now with the signing of Calvin Ridley, a guy who has been a playmaker everywhere he's been, they're starting to put together a really nice receiving core down to Tennessee.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
On first down, Levis. To the goal line and in. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Titans.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Now, Folk on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Titans will tie this game at 24. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. Both these offenses have been informed. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this third quarter, and it's 1st and 10. To throw, here's Willis. This one is caught by Reed. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Some nose guards in the 3-4 defense, Mike, are just asked to take up space and eat up blockers. But not this guy. He defeats his blocker and makes the tackle. That's playing the nose guard at the next level.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Third down and 9. Willis now to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On comes the Packers punting team. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense and the veteran DeAndre Hopkins ready to take over once more. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the third quarter. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. There's that man again, another catch. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple, right? I mean, everyone wants to complicate offensive football and make it super technical. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They go play action with Levis. Open man downfield. It's Boyd. It's a gain of 19 in the air. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a 1st down.
They give to Pollard on the option. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Levis. This throw, right side, taken in by Ridley. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. On the bootleg, it's Levis. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want, but now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier, because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now the veteran, Nick Folk, with an important kick. This to take the lead here in the fourth. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Fighting off tackles, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Willis now to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll run. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll stick to the ground. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping them for the loss.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
They'll run here. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run the toss to Jacobs. trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. Big play coming up. This is third down. Throwing, Willis. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. Second and 7. Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up fourth down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. Important punt here in this tie game late. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now Willis. This is intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, Levis. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. On second down, Levis. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. A massive play here. Late, tie game, third down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down?
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. Folk now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Titans will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Packers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Right side, catch made by Dobbs. This crowd urging the defense on. It is 3rd and 8. Throwing, Willis. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Titans offense ready to take over once again. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead. On this drive, it starts with first down. Now Levis. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. They come up for 2nd and 2. Here's Levis. Catch made. That's Boyd. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Levis. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket.
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. The Titans sending out their punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Packers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. We're all even, 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. They'll go with Jacobs. And a short pickup past the 25. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This returnable with Reed. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Throwing is Willis. He runs with it. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's Willis. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. From the gun, here comes Jacobs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now, faking the give. This one is caught by Reed. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is just like recess, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball. You got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. The defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back. Well-timed, well-executed, and a nice pickup.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Well, as you can see on this run, this is a back who is not going to shy away from contact. He actually welcomes it. His ability to run through contact, break tackles, and still have the speed and burst to pick up big yards.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. To throw, here's Willis. This one on target, it's Dobbs. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. Of course, they would have loved to finish this with a touchdown, of course. But this is the next best thing. You come out here in overtime, you get the early lead going up by 3, and now you put it on your defense. Can they come up with one stop to win this football game?
So, the opening drive of overtime yields 3. Can the opponents respond? They receive the kickoff now. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Titans offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out first down and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
This one is caught downfield by Ridley. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. From the gun, it's Levis. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. A second down throw here for Levis. A throw on the move is caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. They can't imagine that a defensive coordinator would say, hey, we're just going to have one guy defend you all by himself. And after that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down for Tennessee. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. Levis to throw on first and 10. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll try to run this one in. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Levis. And he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT. So it's a win here for the Titans. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Titans winners here in Music City as we say so long from Nashville.